Hello and welcome to my first stream. This one is not a test stream. We're just going for it with this one. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Anyone who's familiar with this game, it's amazing. If you're going to download it, make sure you download it from the Discord. Do not download it from... There we go, that's better. Don't download it from a website. It's known to give you malware and stuff. Download it from the Discord. I've played it quite a bit. I'd say I've probably put maybe 50 or so hours into it, testing out different things. One thing, and the goal of this, like a series you call it, I'm just trying to go through and have fun. I'm not really looking to put a schedule or anything out there, but I want to catch them all. Almost like that's the way of the game. I enjoy doing Nuzlocke and stuff, and one of the quality of life improvements that I've come to enjoy from Nuzlocke is rare candy grinding. It just ends up saving a lot of time, especially when you have jobs and side hustles and family and all that sort of thing. In order to get the rare candies legit in this game for use in regular game legitly is by, in one of your save files, catching all 470 Pokemon that are in the game. Not counting fusions, because there's hundreds of thousands of possible fusions. If you couldn't tell, the gimmick of this is that each Pokemon can fuse with another Pokemon. You could even have Pokemon fuse with the same species of itself. Now, fusions themselves don't count towards Pokédex progress for the magic boots. That's what you get when you go to the game creator in Celadon City, and you get those in exchange for going through everything. So we're gonna try to get those, and I'm gonna play until I get tired. That was a test. We're gonna do classic. And limit Ash, because we're catching them all. That's what we're doing. A nod to the OG anime. We're gonna do easy because this is meant to be chill. This is not a challenge. I just want to collect all 470 Mons, so that way I can get the magic boots legit. And in the Discord, you get a little flare that says you completed the Pokedex. Kind of want that. That sounds pretty fun. Regular starters. Introducing DNA splicers. This is the gimmick right here. It's going to show you. This revolutionary new device makes it easier to fuse Pokemon together than ever before. They work by extracting DNA of two Mons and combining it to create an entirely new species. Select any two Mons, use your DNA splicers on them, and just watch the magic happen before your eyes. Bam! Wow, look at that. These Mons can learn moves from both halves, which gives an edge over regular Mons. And you could try on your very own Mons. Wow. Buy them at the Pokemart. Fast forward through this. So there were at one point like 600,000 sprites. I logged in and I said, whoa, 600,000 custom sprites or something like that, or sprites altogether. They were hosted on GitLab, and GitLab was just taken down. I don't know if they found a reason for why it was taken down, but it was taken down. So the automatic generation of sprites got turned off, the ones that pulled from the GitLab. But the people on the Discord and the people who make this game were kind enough to republish the game with a bunch of preloaded sprites on it, so that way you're not just stuck with the weird looking ones. You could tell the difference between a just a pre-gen sprite that's like this game is trying to, you know, just mash them together versus one that someone actually designed. Alright. I will be speeding up some of it, especially the battles. Yay! A trainer card. We're catching them all. We're going against Gary, the OG. Go have fun on your adventure. Oof, there he is. Yo, Ash. Guess who just got accepted as an official trainer? Gary. Gary, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. So I'm doing this stream essentially because I went through pretty much the entire thing, and then I tried to troubleshoot something myself, and I deleted my save game. And I actually had a couple of naturally occurring shinies. But yeah, I need to go out. I had a couple naturally occurring shinies and they deleted, so I had no evidence of them. So this is also a way for me to immortalize kind of what I've done. I made a YouTube channel, and I'll be putting these on my YouTube. Pikachu. That's different. Is it because I named myself Ash? Yeah, normally there's 3. Is that an Easter egg? What happens if I say no? I have to start with Pikachu. That could be worse. Not gonna be good for Brock, but that's okay, we're on easy mode. We are not nicknaming. So Pikachu evolves through Thunderstorm, if y'all remember. So, right now he's kind of our next guy, so we need to be on the hunt for a Thunderstone. But only after a certain point, because Pikachu knows some pretty cool moves that Raichu doesn't know. Smell you later. Alright, how'd we do? This attack, that kind of sucks, because Electric has better special type moves, but we'll make it work. We're on easy mode. Hold on, I just gotta check something real quick. I want to make sure that something is working the way it's supposed to. So 0. I want to see if this actually makes a difference. Care about that. I care about that. I care about that. This I care about. And okay. So that is working. I just wanted to make sure of that. Alright, onwards and upwards we go. Let's get the map. Yeah. I'm not gonna say goodbye to Mom. She doesn't need to. Okay, so we're starting with Pikachu instead of a starter. That's actually gonna make this a little bit more difficult. When I named the character something stupid, it had a, gave me the regular 3 to choose from, but this makes it so now no one can be pissy at what I chose. That's always good. Here. This is a very fun game to Nuzlocke. It's very, especially with the randomizer settings, you can just play over and over and over again and just keep wiping. Hey. Here, parcel, DNA splicers, which really not gonna use all that much because most of the battling that I'm going to try to do is for evolution purposes. And when you fuse them, if you have like, let's say this, you have a Pidgey and a Rattata, if it evolves into, you know, Rattata and Pidgeotto, you don't get credit for the Pidgeotto evolution unless you defuse them. So I probably won't fuse anything that's not fully evolved, and I'll only fuse things if I really like have to / want to. But I could definitely showcase some stuff as well. Oak's Parcel. 5 balls. Yeah, 200,000 Pokemon. Wow. I think that's from when the game was first made. They've added a ton of mods. They have like legends from all the gens. Stuff that, like, I don't play the mainline Pokemon games. I stopped really playing around before X and Y came out. Gen 5 kind of killed it for me. I just wasn't a big fan of it. I'm so close to leveling up, I have to kill it. Actually, I'm capturing, because that's what this is about. It's me catching them all. That's cute. And so there's a bunch of sprites that other people have made that are unfused as well. I'm not nicknaming. There's gotta be a reason for me to nickname. Alright. So Raticate is probably the next mon to try to get. Not Nuzlocking, so I don't care if it dies or not. I really have Mommy heal me though. Please, Mommy. Thank you. Gonna go up, around, around. See what else we can catch. We got one of you. But I'm gonna train you a little bit. So that dex goal on the right, that's more for like the post game of like if I'm actively hunting for something to try to complete the dex. Obviously some things are easier to catch than others. Did I already fight you? Yeah, I did. I did. So that's just to keep track, because I don't know. Don't know how to make a lot of the overlays for like this is how many you've completed and this is what you have left. I'm about to die. Great. Off to a great start. So I really won't be hunting for specific things until the post game, unless it's a matter of I need a certain mon in order to be a gym leader. I do want to grind a little bit. At least get it up to 5 before I start fighting trainers. Oof. Love static. You don't really appreciate it so much until it actually procs. Yeah, so this is the grinding that sucks and why rare candies are cool. Which is why I want the magic boots, so when I'm doing this in a Nuzlocke, Rathoot, so that's a Rattata-hoot-hoot. Which, I mean, I'd probably catch Mons that I don't own the previous version of, because then you could de-splice them, and then you get 2 Mons for the price of 1. This isn't worth it in my opinion, because I could just catch a Hoot-hoot. I already have a Rattata. There is Wonder Trading in this. There's no, like, actual trading, but there is Wonder Trading. So you could randomly get Pokemon as well. 5's probably enough. That item. What you got? Show me what you got with your splicers. Spearow Pidgey. Hold on. This is the same, right? Yeah. For the sake of PP. That was stupid. That was really stupid. Thank God I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. This is why we're doing a chill stream. Just catching Pokies. That's all we're doing. If I run into something and I don't have it, I'm gonna catch it. Unless it's a Fusemon. Because I did that on my last playthrough. I threw balls at like 1,000,000 Fusemon and I ended up spending all my Poke dollars on it. So I don't have a Spearow and I don't have a Nidoran. So I throw this Pokeball. Nope. Okay. And then I could go in and I could use these splicers. And I can actually unfuse them. Yes. Now I have 2 Mons for the price of 1. And it registered in my decks. Yeah, so like these high numbers I'm not counting for anything. Because they don't count towards the magic boots. Is that a high number too? Oh, is that Eevee fused with Eevee? Is my Pikachu's fused with Pikachu? Or is it just a regular old Pikachu? Yeah, it's just a regular old Pikachu. I think that's an Eevee fused with an Eevee, that's why it's that high number. And just more things to grind. Could trade for that Bellsprout if I wanted to. Should I? For Brock? Probably. It's not like I can't get another Spearow someplace else. But with it being traded, it might not listen to me. And it'll probably get beyond level 12. I'll hold off. See if we could catch something else. Because there'll be plenty more Bellsprout too. All my guys are squishy. Guys are squishy. Pidgey. I don't want to go to the Pokemon Center every fight. That just sounds awful. Rat pie. Sounds disgusting. We are... Why did I do that? Why did I do that? It's not what I was trying to do. That wasn't what I was trying to do either. Terrible at this. Alright. Putting Thundershock there, so that way I could just click right through. Get these berries. Orin, yummy. If this was a Nuzlocke, I'd be putting those on my people, but I don't care. This is just chill. Just catching Mons, man. Just catching Mons. To Pikachu we go. Please don't crit me. Please don't crit me. Eevee. It's just the Eevee fused with Eevee. I was wondering, I thought it was just a weird sprite, but that makes sense, because it has the crazy ears that has Eevee fused with Eevee. I did not know the game did that. Ouch. Might have to sacrifice someone. Are you Poison Point? You are. That is beautiful. Heck. Ha. I'm just gonna spread the love. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Growl. That was a pro move if this was a Nuzlocke. It's not. Never mind. I would have lost a guy if this was a Nuzlocke. Alright. So, little secret for people who haven't played this before, this is an optional rival fight. Smell you later, Gary. If you defeat this optional rival fight before you go to the next... before you defeat Brock and get the Boulder Badge, it unlocks a secret area. And it's a Nuzlocke player's dream. Because it's right here. I'll go on it without the speed up. Secret Garden is what it's called. You go into the Secret Garden, you get 6 potions. Look at this. A max revive. So it's really great for early game cash in a Nuzlocke. Now there's a Pokemon egg, I think it's a Rockruff. But you get negative karma. There's a karma system in this game. And you need positive karma to catch Pokemon like Mew. I usually don't mess around with the eggs because you have alternate ways of getting the guys that are in there. Yeah. So this is another place where encounters will be if you're Nuzlocking. Usually they're rarer Pokemon. I lied, it's a Rattata. Put someone out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But Eevee spawn here. That Mime Jr. just catch you, actually. I should buy some balls. Heyo. Look at these sprites. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Psychic and Fairy. Yeah, so there is Fairy typing in this game as well, which is kind of handy. I think he evolves into Mr. Mime at a relatively early level. There's no happiness evolutions. There's more stone evolutions. Trade evolutions have been replaced with either using a linking cable or a certain level, like a higher level, like 40 or so. Oh, I forgot about this. You get a gift, a Pyukumuku, which I didn't even know what that meant when I first started playing this, but I think it's a water type, so that'll actually help Brock. Yeah, I don't need that guy's Bellsprout, this'll do. We're actually going to put you up front because we need experience, because look at this trash. Energizet's a really good ability, but look at this trash. What is he going to do with that? Absolutely nothing. You can use to level up. Fistful attacker by the looks of it. Bite is his only attacking move. We need to learn Water Gun or something. When buying Pokeballs, especially in Nuzlocks, always buy in groups of 10, because you get a free Premier Ball with each one. Potions I'm not worrying about. They give you enough Oran Berries. Then you could sell this stuff too if you wanted. Debugger is used to get to the last Pokemon Center you've been. It can be cheesed, so just play the game the way it was intended, because you could bug your game if you use the debugger in the wrong spot, so. But I have been stuck before it happens. Okay, we got some balls. Yes. I don't think Pyukumuku evolves at all. This person teaches you Fury Cutter, which is cool. There are quests in this game as well. Paris will also be good against Brock. as long as you attack first. Because you're weak to rock. High roll, that's unfortunate. But as I was saying, there are quests as well. So I'm playing on easy mode, so poison doesn't affect you, but on higher difficulties it does, just something to be aware of outside of battle. I keep going off topic. The quests. You get special items and stuff from Professor Oak's aides. And you get an early game HM, just flash, which is helpful. There's a quest in the next town to give a woman 3 tiny mushrooms, and she give you a bomb mushroom. And that bomb mushroom sells for a pretty decent amount, but if you hold on to it, any item that says certain collectors go crazy for it or whatever, there's usually a maniac who will buy it for like way more than it's worth. Why am I even bothering doing this with you? You're not gonna hit back. I could weaken you. But there's tons of quality of life things in here, like items that take the place of TMs. Eventually, you still need the TMs initially. Being able to access your box outside of the Pokemon Center. Oh, also on easy mode, EXP all is another handy thing. So I probably don't even need Pyukumuku out front. I've been playing hardcore with everything randomized. It's quite a treat. I'll have to stream that at some point. I do like Tickle, but not on you. That's a cool sprite. Start on PC. So for the sake of time, I am going to switch you. Someone who's a little more capable, but not much. Caterpie. Mine, Pikachu is level 6. Oh, I've never seen that sprite before, but I love it. Yeah, so you can see who created the sprite below. _Evermore, great sprite, my guy, or gal. Certain fusions also have their own custom Pokedex entry. You'll see that if it has green text. Again, I won't be doing much of the fusing until later game because I'm trying to catch them all. But you'll see some of that. A Weedle. Is this a one-shot? Yeah. Yeah. So I do want to catch one of those even though I have a Kakuna. Metapod Kakuna. I wonder what move it's going to use. Who'd have thunk it? Wonder what move it's going to use. Yep. Pursuit is huge. Double kick is awesome. That's also going to help with Brock. Don't want to kill you right off. Yeah. Yeah. So another thing about gym battles is, I think it's a harder difficulty thing, but you could only use the same amount of Pokemon that they have. It might be, that's cute. It might be on easy mode that you could use as many as you want, regardless of how many I have. You know what, we're just gonna find out. Oh. I'm bleeding out. Spread the love a little bit. I love that sprite for Caterpie. It's just adorable. Why aren't you a Metapod though, pal? Missed out. Weedle and Nidoran. It's a 99.9% chance that you have Poison Point. And I really don't want to deal with that. Doesn't matter anyway, I guess. I went out of my way to use a non-contact move. Well, I have game style set to set instead of switch because it's set to not like the profile or save file that you're playing on, but like the entire app. And I enjoy Nuzlocke and stuff, so I have it set to that. But you could have different save files with different difficulty settings. You could change your difficulty setting at any time and randomizer settings at any time as well. The only thing is it will affect your Hall of Fame because it tracks it. It can tell, like, if you're on easy and then you switch for hard for the last rival battle to go into the Hall of Fame, on your Hall of Fame card, it's not going to say game defeated on hard mode, it's going to say easy because at one point you were on easy mode. And I'll stick with that. How many of those do I have? 3. Alright, have enough for the quest. Could get more and sell them, but I'm not hurting for money. Such a cute sprite. Do love that. Weedle. Thanks for not poisoning me. Quick attack, huge, especially with you being like a pseudo-physical attacker. Play Nice is strictly better than Growl. Wow. Weepy, Weedle, and Caterpie. I'm just gonna run. I don't want you poisoning me. I'm not gonna catch you because you don't count for. Because I already caught a Caterpie. I don't need to. I haven't caught a Pidgey yet. Tackle will probably kill you. Okay. Pokeball. Gotcha. I didn't scroll through the sprites on that one. That's okay. We could do that at any point. It's not just when you catch them. Cat or gay. Leaving that one alone. There we go. Meditate. That does even good, my man. Forget these people don't give you anything. Tell you about mushrooms. Trubbish are in trash cans sometimes. Alright, welcome to the first big metropolis. Upstairs is where you can do wonder trades. Actually, there's a move reminder here for 1,000 Pokédollars per move, which is huge, because sometimes when you fuse and unfuse mons, their moves get all mixed up. So that's super handy. This guy up here is the one who you could talk to change your difficulty settings and everything like that. This woman right here, she's not gonna let me, but this is where you do the wonder trades. You get premium tickets as rewards for beating the badges, but you could also buy additional regular tickets. This dude right here, so if you're not familiar with Pokemon Showdown, it's a what competitive players use to test out their teams and stuff. They use the same stats from the games. There's a showdown that's meant for Infinite Fusion, and that's like the multiplayers. You export your team, and then you could do multiplayer that way. They don't have actual localized multiplayer in-game. That's why they don't have direct trades or anything either. That's where you do that. This is going to get complicated. I'm going to have to organize it pretty quick. This is what we're going to do. We're going to call you Sort. And we're going to call you Dex 1. We'll try to keep things fairly chronological. I saw that tiny mushroom. actually, because I forgot. Go here. Impish is actually huge. It's a good nature for Pidgey. Just click here, and you can select sprites. That one's interesting. I like the flying one. I like the action ones. Do I want to change my team and prep for Brock? Rattata is kind of useless at the moment. Pikachu, kind of useless at the moment. Caterpie, when you evolve, you'll still be weak. Fusion and Gust are kind of cool. Weak to rock attacks, but immune to ground attacks. I usually start with Bulbasaur to avoid this conundrum. I could always go back and get a Mankey or something. I'm not too worried. Or just roll with what I have. We're gonna say Caterpie, because Confusion is awesome. We're changing this. We are going to get Metapod next. That's our goal. And after that, guess what comes after Metapod? It's Butterfree. That's right. Proud of you. Grind up a little bit. But I could show you guys some of the quests as well. Actually, there's something really handy in here. A little test of your Poke knowledge. Teach you Mudslap, which obviously will be super effective on all of Brock's mons. Kabuto. It's a dome fossil. Trick question. Kangaskhan's not a fossil. Aerodactyl is. Skull fossil. That's my boy Cranidos. Okay, this changes some things. Mime Jr. Yeah. You'll be alright. And you could repeat this. Nidoran, you're going to be using Double Kick. Spearow. This just isn't good on you. Yeah. Even temporarily, I'm not about it. Nidoran, I think you're going to be my boy while we're grinding through this. Talk to him in a second. Show you what that's about. This is the hotel. This is where you get different quests. He's about to give me something. Yeah, local residents gather here. Quest journal. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'll do is I'll register it. Whenever I hit the D key, I could just go right in. This is how you get quests. Sure. 3 tiny mushrooms. So it'll come up saying that you have a new quest for mushroom gathering. Bring her 3 mushrooms. Look at that. Hand over the mushrooms. Bomb mushrooms. Bing bang boom. Now, quest journal says I have 1 completed. Because I helped him, he gives me Flash. Which will come in handy. Not necessary, but it'll come in handy. This guy actually gives you a Pokemon if you show him a fully evolved bug type. This one is looking for a revive on a bench in town. I think he just gives you an item or something. But it all counts towards quest completions where you get quality of life stuff, which is huge. Bench. Ah, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Bench. Hey, I wonder who that could belong to. Frustration, that's right, use your TN. And now you'll see, accepted 3 quests, 2 have been completed, 3 more. This is a way to get Oricorio relatively early game. You have to get different flowers from around this region. So the pink flowers, you can't collect them until you've taken the quest, otherwise I would have got them on my way through. But you get the different color flowers in the Oricorio, or Oricoro, however you pronounce it. Changes color and type based on it. And at the end of it, he decides he wants to go with you. Such a cool spray. I love that. You can do trainer rematches right from the get-go. They don't give you money, is the only thing. The Elite Four you could redo for money. There's other ways to make money in game. And I know of one trainer in Rock Tunnel who repeatedly gives you money and items and stuff. That could be handy. It's better than Mudsport. Gives you, yeah, she gives you like 1,000 or something like that. And a Hyper Potion. And actually pretty decent XP for the level. It's nice and repeatable. Oh, and she heals you between each battle as well, which is handy. So you just spam it and build up enough capital to do some of the other money-making techniques. Very nice. Metapod could catch you, or I could level up one more time. I think I'm gonna level him up one more time. You're not worth the ball, buddy. No offense. Run, run, run. Just give me an Oran Berry or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mankey for Tyrogue. That's cool. If I wanted to. Your Rattata is not going to do crap, bro. Yeah, so it's good to talk to people. There's like people who do trades in every city. So it's good to do that. You get an early game Magikarp for 500 coins. Don't forget to get your water. Water is important. Stay hydrated, people. I do have level caps on just so things don't get over-leveled. Also, it's a Nuzlocke thing. Wow, thanks for that, pal. Guess what's happening? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A Metapod. Look at that. Look at the shading on that. It's contoured. I love it. Where are we at? We have 12. Out of 470. We're well on our way. I'm not worried at all. It's gonna be a while though. It's fun. Nothing but time. Yeah, so 12 is the level cap. Let's see if he lets me use as many mons as I want. Yep. Yeah, we'll try it. Mr. Mime. See how you do. Think Nidoran's gonna... Oh, thought he'd sweep, maybe not. As fast as you want, doesn't matter. It's that easy to get a badge. The Boulder badge. So one thing about those Wonder Trade things that I just got, it doesn't, however, any trade mons that you get, you cannot unfuse. So that's important to keep in mind. What you can do, and you could get this by, you could use the same tactic with legendaries, with fused legendaries, is if you put a fused mon and a Ditto in the daycare and it makes an egg, and it hatches, it'll be of that fused mon, and you can then unfuse that. And that works with legendaries too. We're not leading with Metapod, that's just silly. Let's lead with Mr. Mime. There's one of these in towns with gym leaders too. You get a flute. Woohoo. Obviously, same as the OG games, this is where you bring fossils back. Next up is Mount Moon. Did I accept this quest? Yeah. So in front of Mount Moon, you get more flowers. So there are hidden abilities as well. I don't care right now. I'm not gonna like deliberately hunt certain things until post game, because there's a lot of duplicate encounter areas. Unless someone like specifically says, I want you to have this. Be like, okay. Whether it's now or later, does not matter. How are we doing on balls? I'm gonna buy some more. Just to be on the safe side. As long as I can buy 10. We're fine. There are double battles, there are actually triple battles in this game as well. Sometimes there's 3 against 1 battles, which I don't want to spoil anything, but the legendary birds are difficult. I'm gonna leave it at that. You'll see. Trash. Unless that was how it evolved. There's Mimic how it evolves. So like, I feel like it's level up and learn Mimic or something. Yeah, I think it's that. I don't know what level that is though. We could do that though. We do this all day. Do this all day. Doesn't matter, I'm a special attacker, bro. Furry attack. Very close. We're getting very close. Our first goal. So like that guy in the first area said, you should always talk to people. It's like these people want to rematch, and their mons will be a little bit stronger every time they rematch, but you don't get money for it. Oops. Didn't mean for him to see me. It's okay. This will be quick. Mime Junior Goat. Here we go. Get ready for this. What next? What next? So the way I'm kind of looking at this is I really have no reason to use that Butterfree anymore. It's not necessarily going to help with Misty. It's not necessarily going to... Like, it can't evolve anymore, it's not going to help fill out the decks. As long as I have Mons here, I feel like it makes more sense to use them. Because they could evolve, they could use the XP. Anyone else is kind of wasted XP. Midoriya is our next goal. How about that? How about them apples? Sounds good. Can I even heal? What a waste. I'm the worst Pokemaster ever. Has ever lived. Yes, I'm gonna get that item, don't worry. Junior's actually doing work. It's another reason why I like randomizers too, is a lot of sub-optimal mons are actually halfway decent. They just don't get a lot of play because there's more optimal mons that you could use instead. Email. Yeah. I love that sprite. That's another cool sprite. Absorb is nice. A lot of bug catchers around. I'm gonna switch to an actual flying type. Hey, buddy. That. Alright, I won't speed up. As soon as I don't, it doesn't one-hit kill. Like that. Trash moves. Reminds me when I was a kid. If it doesn't deal damage, I don't want it on my Pokemon. When you're doing challenge runs and stuff, it's very different. A Defiant Mankey. Is that a hidden ability? Let's test the waters. I want you. I want you, Mankey. I want you. I don't know if that's a hidden ability or not, but I like it. Yes. So before we go into Mount Moon, I'm gonna recalibrate, take some mons out that'll be better against Misty. I'll take our starter back out. Yeah, could pay 500 for that Magikarp. Riddle me this. Catch a Magikarp later. In Nuzlocke, I usually take, especially the randomizers, it's like a completely new mon. Blue Flowers on the other side of Mount Moon. Why am I going here? I'm about to do the same thing in there. First try. Here comes Brock, who somehow knows how to heal a crumbled Geodude. So he went to college or something. I don't know. Let's recalibrate. Pikachu we're gonna bring back in. Is anyone weak to water? Not really. You're not ground type yet. Oh man. Might want to hold off on you, dude. I mean, you'll resist water, which is handy. You don't really do much. And you're fully evolved. I'm done with you. Mankey be cool, but going against like Starmies and stuff, they all have confusion. Whatnot. Let's get a Beedrill. Let's just do it. Let's just do that. That'll be great. You'll be a Beedrill well before we're finished. We actually need Rock Smash to get further, but there's a little cutscene that needs to play first. Geo, dude. Geo, dude. Yes. That's a cool sprite. So, whatever sprite you pick, excuse me, replaces it in the entire game. Just FYI. So you can't have, like, your cool Geodude and everyone else is a lame Geodude. Zubat. Oof. Not stab. And I lost my lighting. Just charge this. Okay. Just charge this earlier. Just doesn't hold a charge very long, I guess. Well. I suppose it's a good place to end it as ever. Oh no. Did I save on the wrong slot? I did. So much for my randomizer run that I had a Genesect Latias fusion. It's okay. Could be worse. Anyways, I hope the audio quality was okay. I don't have any headphones or anything in, but I'll review it, and if it's any decent, I'll post it on my YouTube so I could rewatch it later and look at myself. But anyways, have a wonderful night.